What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think the notification went out, but it is all good. We're going to rock with who we got. We're going to talk about it. We're going to enjoy the conversation. And I guess at some point, YouTube will let everybody know we are here, honey. I did put it on, I put it on my Instagram. So we'll see. You know, YouTube be doing its own thing sometime. Don't forget, you guys, it is my birthday week. Do not forget that I will be on vacation starting Wednesday. So really don't look for me for the reviews and things like that. I'm probably not going to be able to get a lot of that stuff done. But I will be vlogging. And some of the vlogs will be members only. So be sure to catch us over there. All right. Are we ready to rock and roll? What's up? Hey. What's up, Commission Reviews? Hey, boo. How are you? That's right. We both cancers. We sure are, Kamisha. We sure are. Hey, Tracy. What's up, China White? Y'all, if y'all not already subscribed, y'all get over there. Make sure y'all get that subscription over to Kamisha Reviews, honey. She reviews. Listen, the thing about Kamisha, not only does she review the show, she does a lot of interviews. Y'all know I don't do a lot of interviews over here, but she gets those interviews with a lot of like Ready to Love, 90 Day Fiance. She was doing interviews. Y'all know the challenge. The All Stars was over on, I think it was streaming on Paramount. She had some of the OGs over there. If you enjoyed those MTV shows from back in the day. Thank you, girl. That's my vacation here, honey. You don't think so? You just saw it because you was in the YouTube, right? That's what I'm saying. I can tell. I know when the notification goes out. Well, first of all, I get a notification, so I know when it goes out. But I can tell by how fast people come in the room. But it's all good. Like I said, we're gonna do what we do. Last night was the BET Awards, and I almost messed around and missed them. Because I'll be watching a whole lot of the BE of the T's, you guys. What's up? I know, Vovo. I know the notification didn't go. Matter of fact, let me let Abby know that we live, because she probably don't even know, child. Let me send a good text over to my good Judy, honey. And if she ain't get the notification, she's gonna come in here cussing. Hey, Xavier. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. The BET Awards, nobody was on the live. I put it to members only. Hey, Lady V, what's up? I ain't seen you in a while, boo. I need to send a text email to one of my members who she used to be regular, and I have not seen her in a while. And I have her email because she won a giveaway one time. I need to check on her. I haven't seen her in a while. The good moments were spread out. The Cheese Awards were trash. The ghetto. Bring back Deborah Lee. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on, y'all. Give me a quick second. Yeah, I hope she's okay too, Kamisha. That's what made me think about it, because I was like, I have not seen her in a long while. I'm definitely gonna have to reach out to her. And that's what it made me think about it, because I hadn't seen Lady V in a while. It's good to see you. You missed me? I missed you too, girl. I'm glad to see you here. All right, well, let's jump into this thing, honey. So I see already that some of y'all didn't like the awards last night. Tell me why y'all ain't like it. You said the ghetto. Okay. Somebody else said they were a little boring. Somebody else said the good parts were spread out. Who's in charge of the girls down to the BET? I don't know. Listen, I love me some Taraji, but I do not want her to host it again. I really want us to get back to like comedians or just comedians. Like, I remember the good old days, like even with the Oscars when Whoopi was hosting or Billy Crystal was hosting. First of all, I think today's comedians aren't as funny. And I'm about to sound real old with everything I'm getting ready to say. I just don't think that today's comedians are as funny. Like when I think of a Billy Crystal or Robin Williams or Whoopi Goldberg, and I'm naming people that I remember doing hosting. Okay, so don't come on me because I named a bunch of white people first, but these were people I remember hosting these shows, and they were freaking funny. Like I remember when Monique hosted the BET Awards. Yeah, I mean I know Monique on the shit list today, but Monique was funny. You know, even when I was growing up, I remember Diana Ross hosting the American Music Awards, and Diana Ross didn't try to be funny. Diana Ross didn't try to do a dialogue. Diana Ross did what the fuck Diana Ross knows she good at doing. She came out there and she gave you a look. And every time we came back to Diana Ross, we had a look. Now, Taraji did a little bit of that last night because I don't think Taraji wore the same outfit twice. And she changed her outfit, she changed her hair. Now, I'm going to give her credit for that. But this is what I'm not going to give her credit for. There's a difference between changing your outfit and giving a look. Diana Ross gave a look. Do you hear me? Diana Ross came out in some gowns, honey, with designers, like gowns. And I don't feel like Taraji gave me that. Yeah, I like Taraji. I don't like her. And she's hosted before, and the first time she hosted was okay. But last night, it was just all over the place. It was just kind of all over the place. Monique wasn't playing with those 8 counts. Yeah, Monique was giving it. Monique got up there dancing. Remember, she did the whole big girl Beyonce thing. You know, even and her jokes were funny as hell. You know, I don't know. I just feel like I think about today's comedians. Because and again, I know Steve Harvey is on some people's shit list, but Steve Harvey is funny. He knows how to take a moment and turn it into a joke. He can think on his feet. He doesn't have to have necessary. He's funny. Cedric the Entertainer, funny. You know what I'm saying? I just think I really want us to kind of get back to that. Taraji with Terrence will make a good duo. But here's what I'm saying. If you're going to do it, do what you're good at. Like Taraji, you're not a comedian. You might do comedic roles with a dialogue that was written for you, but you are not a stand-up, do dialogue type of comedian. And I don't want to say it like this because I don't like the term "stay in your lane" because I feel like that people can expand their lane. So I don't want to say "stay in your lane, girl," but it did do it for me last night. But we opened up the show a little different. Instead of her trying to do like a long 10-minute dialogue, which I can appreciate that she ain't do all of that. We just had a musical performance to open up the show. She ain't even try to get into all of that. And it was Kirk Franklin and it was Lil Baby. And I was proud of myself that I knew that was Lil Baby before they told me. Now, I wasn't 100% sure until I heard it, but I was thinking the whole time, I said, I think that's Lil Baby. And y'all know for me, that's a lot. Because I don't know all these little people. And YMB, FMG, ABCDEFG. I don't know all these people, okay? So I was proud of myself that I recognized Lil Baby. Now, is this song off of a Lil Baby album? Or is it off of a Kirk Franklin album? Is it just a collab they did for the purposes of the show? You know. Oh, Simone would be funny. Some more would be funny. I agree with you, Willie B. It's a new era. The old school stuff wouldn't be appreciated now. Not with me, though. I agree with you. Yeah, and now, and again, I know I'm old, so I know that all of my commentary is going to be coming from my old point of view. Xavier keeps me young. So when Xavier agrees with me, then I know that I'm not too far off the mark. That's my baby. I think it's a single they put out. Okay. I think the disconnect with the comedian is that underground comedy clubs not as popular unless I know the comedian that shows are not as popular. That could be true. That could be true. I can say I haven't been to a comedy club in a long time, but I remember I saw because Dave Chappelle is from DC. I remember seeing Dave Chappelle before he was Dave Chappelle. Like we saw him at a comedy club right here in DC. I think the Improv. And he was funny as hell. Like we knew he was funny as hell. And then and when I say, then you started seeing him, and I was like, he looked. And then he blew up, and I was like, oh shit. And it's funny, one of my really good friends went to school with Dave Chappelle. And they were in homeroom together. And she was like, I don't even know how he passed, because he was asleep. Because he worked at night. He was already in the comedy clubs. And he was asleep all damn day. She was like, I don't know how he passed. I think next year comedian would be better. Yeah, I think so, but not Tiffany Haddish. Please not. No. Mm-mm. Not her. Will and Jada were great. Oh, I forgot they had hosted. Oh my goodness, they were taking me way back. I'm too old, I guess, because I feel the same way you do, child. Well, we old. We are right here together. He wasn't nervous, just high. He was on the oh, that's how he is. Okay. Lil Baby is good on the track, but he has never been a good performer. Okay. Now that would be funny. Listen, for as much as I give Tyler Perry hell, Madea hosting would be fucking hilarious. I would be here for that. Now, I don't know if that's something he'd want to do, but baby, I would be here for Madea hosting. You said that's off the Space Jam soundtrack? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I would be here for that. I think that would be hilarious. I was disheartened at the state of music today. Let me tell you what I was disheartened at. And again, all my commentary is going to be coming from an old lady point of view. Can I tell y'all, I was so sick of people twerking on that stage last night. I was sick of it. And I ain't even trying to be like, be your body, love your body, do what you want to do. I'm not even coming from that point of view. I'm coming from the point of view of I was just sick of seeing it. Like, I ain't about to say people can't twerk and oh my gosh, it's horrible. Listen, do what you do. I was just sick of seeing it. I mean, by the third performance, I was like, do y'all know any other dance move? I was so sick of it. Hey, Sam J, what's up? It was all about the ladies this year. I ain't mad at that one bit. I was definitely here for the celebration of women. I mean, especially women of color. I was here for all of that. Now, don't get me wrong. I was here for the celebration, but I was just, hey, Catch Me Out. You were on my mind earlier today. I promise you. I was going to send you a text just to say, hey, how you doing? And I got busy, but you were on my mind. Hey, boo. I was loving Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold. I thought they did a good job hosting too. And they did it for like 3 years straight. So maybe, and I know Taraji's done it before. So maybe they just wanted a different flavor. I don't know. There was literally no other dance moves. They don't have no other choreography. I mean, there was one point, I'm jumping ahead, but I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna get back to this. There was one point when the Lil Baby was performing, that first performance he did, and one of the cheerleaders was laying on her back. She spread her legs open, and I was like, my God. You know what? Take it back. I'm not doing this with you. We're going to get to them city girls, child. All right, let me get back to my notes. I want to go in order, but we're going to get to them city girls. Okay. So this was the year of the Black woman. We just said Andrea Day won the first award. Like, we didn't see too many awards, but Andrea Day did win the first award for Actress of the Year. And I feel like that was Black people giving her roses because we felt like she got snubbed at the Oscars. So I was definitely here for her getting the Best Actress award. I found it interesting that we didn't see male actor. We saw the female category, but we didn't see a male category. But again, it's the year of the woman, so either they edited that part out or they didn't give one because this was supposed to be live. So I don't know if awards were given earlier in the evening like they do the Grammys. So maybe all the male awards were given out already. I don't know, but I did notice that. But I mean, again, who cares about the awards? I don't care. Then again, let me say that. Let me stop what I just said. I might have fast forwarded through it. They may have given the Best Actor award and I just don't remember. Let me say that. Because honestly, some of those awards I fast forwarded through because I didn't care. So let me not say that. They may have done it and I just zoop right past it. I don't know. She absolutely deserved it. And I did a review on it, y'all. Y'all go check my playlist. I reviewed it was the US versus Billie Holiday. It was a good movie. Very good movie. Very, very good movie. Then the Migos performed. And let's be clear, nobody gave a damn what the Migos did once Cardi B came out on that stage with that belly bump. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. And I'm going to tell you why I loved every minute of it. Because people can say what they want to say about Cardi B. Call her what you want. You can call her this, you can call her that. But what you can't call her is you can't say that she ain't smart enough to put the right people around her to make sure that she controls her narratives. Now, she might come onto the Instagram and go live and say some shit. She might, mispronounce a word or whatever. She may do all of that. But at the end of the day, what you can't say about her, because that is the second time that she controlled the narrative about who knew and when they knew. Now, the rumors was out there that she was pregnant. And I believed that she was pregnant. When I started hearing the rumors, I was like, oh, yeah, she's pregnant. Because we haven't seen her. The last time when I say we haven't seen her, I don't mean she hasn't been on lives and stuff like that. But we haven't really seen Cardi like that. Cardi has been real laying low since that last, what was it, the American Music Awards, whatever, Billboard Awards, where her and Meg Thee Stallion performed a WAP. And that's where the rumor started that she was pregnant because of the outfit she had on and that they felt like it was a little pooch there, right? We ain't heard from Cardi since. And again, when I say we ain't heard from her, I'm not saying she hasn't, because I know she's in the new Fast and Furious, the Grammys. Thank you. What's up, Lamont? Hey, boo. I knew she was in the new Fast and Furious and all of that stuff. But I found this on the web. Oh, shut up. But she controlled her narrative. And I love the way she did it. I love that little jumpsuit with the belly out. I thought it was cute. I thought it was so cute. I really was there for that moment. And listen, I'm a Cardi fan. I don't agree with everything that come out of Cardi's mouth, and I might not agree with every decision she make, but I like her. I like Cardi. I think she's a good person. I love how she has marketed herself. I love that every time Cardi B performs, she performs. She gives us a show. I still remember, I don't remember what award show it was again, y'all. It might have been the Grammys. I think it might have been the Grammys. About 2 years ago, when she did that whole performance where she even had like a showgirl moment, and she had what's his name, Bad Bunny, come out, and it was a whole moment. Like, I was like, Cardi is giving us a whole old school stage performance. Okay? Cardi is very smart, and some people just don't realize. Yes, Cardi's not stupid. And in the history of Love and Hip Hop, of all of the franchises, the history of Love and Hip Hop, I think that we can honestly say, and I'm not talking about people who were already, rappers and known and had albums out. I'm talking about somebody that nobody knew nothing about. And she took that 15 minutes and turned it into a $1,000,000,000 enterprise. I don't think nobody else can say that. I think the closest we would come would be K. Michelle. Now, K. Michelle was known, but K. Michelle definitely was able to use her Love and Hip Hop moment and elevate herself. But I really think that Cardi was an Instagram, like, she got on Love and Hip Hop because she had a lot of followers on Instagram. The producers saw her and thought she would be funny and good for the show, right? Nobody, if you didn't follow her on social media, I didn't know who Cardi B was when she first came on Love and Hip Hop. I had no idea who she was. Amara Negro, I would rank it Cardi, K. Michelle, Amara Negro. That's my opinion. So that's why I love Cardi B. So I was here for that moment last night. I thought she looked beautiful. I was loving that long, flat hair down to the floor, honey. I was here for all of that. And let's be clear, nobody gave a damn about what the Migos was doing, saying, nothing else once she came out on that stage. And you have to give the Migos credit because they knew that. They had to know that moment was going to be stolen the minute Cardi came out there with that damn belly bump. They had to know that nobody was going to give a damn about anything else going on that stage once Cardi came out there. So, got to give credit to the Migos for letting her have that moment. I know that, there's a part of it that's self-serving. I get it. It's all marketing and all that. I get all of that. But still, the moment was there. And I was here for it. So, I was here for Cardi. Again, I do like the Migos. And I know they came out with that album, Culture 3. I think it came out last week. I haven't listened to it yet, but then we had her, aka Prince Reincarnated, coming out the ceiling, honey, with a whole drum set. Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time. She came out the ceiling with a whole drum set, playing a song in the air while she was playing the drums all at the same time. Then she came down onto the stage and she switched it up on you. Next thing you know, she playing the bass. Was it a bass? I don't know. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. I like her. I ain't gonna say I'm a big fan. Like, I got all of her albums kind of stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that. But I've heard some of her music and I like it. But I was so reminded of Prince last night with her performance. That was a very Prince-esque performance. It was electric guitar. Thank you, Sam. Very Prince-esque performance. I just felt like she gave it to us. And then even at the end, when DJ Khaled had his performance, she came out on stage and again was playing the instrument. I just think the woman is so talented. And I was just loving that moment because it reminded me y'all know I love me some Sheila E. That was a Sheila E. move. That was something I could see Sheila E. doing, coming out of the ceiling playing the damn drums, honey. I was here for it. I was here for all of it. I don't know what that was about people coming out the ceiling. This one, I feel like at least 4 people was in the ceiling. With Taraji came out the ceiling, H.E.R came out the ceiling. During the Lil Baby's performance, he went up to the ceiling and came back down to the ground. And somebody else came out the ceiling. I don't remember now, but somebody else came out the sky. I guess, I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Very talented and wise. When you talk to her, she reminds me of a Janae Monáe and Alicia Keys in interviews. Okay. I like Janelle Monáe. Alicia, so yeah, that was my thing with her. Okay. Then we had a performance by Moneybagg Yo. I don't know who he is. I don't know nothing about his music. I think I fast forwarded through it, so I still don't know nothing about his music. Did I say Lil Baby? Okay, I meant the baby. Okay. I was waiting for Jesus to drop down. Listen, so many people came out the side. Like, who else is up there waiting to come down, honey? Then we had a performance by DaBaby. Listen, I like DaBaby. I do. Again, I'm not gonna sit here and say I own albums because I don't. But I've heard a couple of his songs and I like them. A couple of them I'm here for. I ain't know nothing about the song he performed last night, but the City Girls. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they did. They came out the sky too. I knew somebody else that came out the sky too. Okay, DaBaby's performance. First of all, it was a lot going on. Okay, it was an ADHD person's dream because I was loving it from the point of view that it was just so much to look at. It was just so much going on. I mean, he had people on the side. He had like a whole basketball theme going. He had Charlotte Hornet colors, even though they're not called the Charlotte Hornets no more. They changed their name, but damn it, they still the Charlotte Hornets. He had people on the side dunking basketballs, like doing the flips and off the trampoline. He had a huge ass baby walking around on stage with a diaper on. He had cheerleaders. Then he had a cheerleader that came out with a ponytail that probably stretched from Charlotte to DC. And then at one point he was harnessed and he went up in the sky and he was pulling on the ponytail and simulating as if he was hitting her from the back. That was my interpretation from what he was doing. I don't know what y'all's interpretation was, but that's what I saw. And the cheerleaders, they was doing a lot. It was just that's what I'm saying, Dougie Doug. It was just Dougie. It was too much. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was just a lot going on. It's overused. He's done the same concept on 100 different award shows. Well, he need to call whoever be putting Cardi stage shows together because Cardi always gives you a moment, okay? I think it was a flash mob experience he tried to pull off, but it was overwhelming to me. Is that what he was trying to do, Joseph? Because, yes, that was too much. That was too much for me. That was too much for me. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize if y'all was here for it. But, and I like the baby, okay? Even though right now Meg beefing, but I did like it. Okay. Then Meg came out and performed. It was a performance. I will say this: Meg has come a long way. I remember her early live performances, and she's definitely come a long way as far as her stage presence. When she performed the first couple of times I saw her, it was very stiff. It was very much, I know I'm counting in my head. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, twerk, 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 twerk. 1, 2, 3, go. I felt like she was a lot more comfortable on stage now. But I like Meg. But at a certain point, you're just giving me the same thing. So, you're giving me the same thing. Cardi did not come out. The next award was Video of the Year, and it went to Meg and Cardi for WAP, which I think that was definitely, that video was a lot. It was a really good video. It had a lot of those different effects and stuff like that. Cardi did not come out because Cardi said that she overdid it, and she was backstage resting. She overdid it when she came out on stage with the Migos, and she was just resting. So that's why she didn't come out. Because I was wondering, and I thought the same thing. I said, I hope she didn't overdo it. Sometimes we forget we pregnant and we carrying a body, and she was twerking and taking it low and bringing it high, and she was doing a lot. And so I think, she said that she just overdid it. So that's why she didn't come out. So Meg came out, got the award. Now she said they told her, you got 2 minutes to get into your dress before your award. I don't know if that was like wishful thinking in case she won, or girl, we know you won this award. Go on, put your clothes on. How far along do I think she is? You know what? I can't tell. I don't know. Because it's her second pregnancy, but she's not a big woman. I don't know. Maybe like 6 or 7 months. Yeah, maybe like 6 or 7 months. Because remember the first time she hit it, when she finally revealed her belly the first time, she was a pretty good size. I was like, okay, hiding it. Then we had a performance by Tyler, the Creator. Again, I don't know nothing about that boy, but I did like his little performance with the driving of the car, and then it did seem like he was giving us a act. He wasn't just standing on stage singing a song, or rapping. He did try to give us a whole little, moment. I could appreciate that, even though I didn't care about it. Yeah. Meg's Grammy performance was great. We had a lesbian scene and tap dance was amazing. Okay. You usually carry bigger with the second child, so it's a toss-up. Right, and that's why I was saying don't trip. I can't tell because you're right. You usually carry bigger. But she was, she was definitely pregnant at the Grammys. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely was. Yeah. At least I think she definitely was. You love Ty? Yeah, I thought his performance was pretty good. I just don't know his music like that. But I like the fact that he had a concept and he came out there. He gave us a little, he gave us a story. He gave us a story. I was here for it, but I just don't know the song. I don't know the song. So maybe, was the Grammys that far ago? Golly, I guess we are at the end of June. So yeah, I guess yeah. Yeah, I like the set and all that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did appreciate Tyler giving us something. Then we had Jasmine Sullivan and Ari Lennox. Listen, I was here for that. I was here for it. Okay. 2 women who I definitely love, who definitely can sing. Gave us a nice little song. They were singing about, y'all know what they were singing about, yeah. The Grammys was 3 months ago. Okay, y'all. So let's just say she's 6 months. I'm just gonna throw a number out. If we say that she's 6 months now, then yeah, she was give or take 3 months when the Grammys came out. So yeah, she was pregnant, but she wouldn't have been necessarily showing. People were trying to act like they could see. At 3 months, you're not necessarily showing. But They have the best performance of the night. That's not my favorite performance of the night, but that's your favorite performance of the night. Okay, but it was definitely a good performance. I was definitely here for that. Then Taraji gave us a little moment where she shouted out DC. I know I'm always gonna recognize that when she was sitting at the table playing some spades and they had Red Essence playing Go-Go Band, and she was talking about she wants some chicken with some mumbo sauce. That was her little toss up to her hometown, DC. So I was here for that. Roddy Ricch performed. I don't know him. I don't know that boy. I've heard the name, but I don't know nothing about him. So, he performed. Jasmine Sullivan got album of the year. Now listen, I'm here for Hotels. Okay, I like Hotels. I don't know if I would say it was the album of the year though. But I do like Hotels. Okay. I do. Yeah, and she's had a lot of work done the last 2 years that could affect how she carries. Yeah. I'm nervous about Cardi and the plastic surgery. I really don't want her to end up being a Lil' Kim situation. And I love me some Lil' Kim, but Lil' Kim did way too many surgeries. And I really want Cardi to stop, because Cardi has definitely had a lot of work done. And I want it to stop because I think she's beautiful. Chloe and Halle, their album is nice. It's a lot of other albums. I don't know. I was shocked that Jasmine won it. Yeah, I definitely was shocked that Jasmine won it. Like I said, I loved it because Jasmine's album was more of an EP. Like, it wasn't even like a full album. But but again, the girl can sing. I did enjoy it, But anyway. Next was my favorite performance. Why are we nominating EPs for? Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was an EP. What's up, Auntie? Hey, Natalia, how you doing? Hold on a second. I'm sorry, y'all. Real quick. I forgot about something. Sorry. All right, I apologize. I think this was Jasmine's first award. Was it her first award ever? That's why I always look forward to the Soul Train Awards. Yeah, the Soul Train Awards, you're going to get a lot more of her and SZA and, Jasmine Sullivan. And, you're going to get a lot more of those types of artists that a lot of times, because I'm not as connected as I used to be. Again, I'm old, y'all. I'll be listening to old shit. I'll be listening to my music from, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s. So a lot of these new artists, I am introduced to them on award shows. And that's the one thing that I do kind of miss, is that I'm not really being introduced to a lot of the artists that I enjoy. I'm being introduced to artists, but not so much artists that I enjoy. So again, I know I'm old. Woo woo. Hey, Watermelon Sugar, coming to the stage. Now, next up was my favorite performance of the night. Lil Nas X. Listen, I was here for his performance. I loved it. I loved it from beginning to end. I felt like he gave us a moment. He told a story. He didn't give us the same thing from the video. He didn't even give us the same thing he gave Saturday Night Live, right? He gave us a whole Pharaoh moment. A whole Taraji had a little cameo at the beginning. He did the song, tell me what you want, tell me what you need. Da, 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 da. Okay, he gave us the whole thing, right? Then he gave us a whole Michael Jackson Remember the Time break, because the whole thing that he was doing was a very Michael Jackson moment, right? It was very reminiscent of the Michael Jackson of the video for Remember the Time. So he gave us a whole Remember the Time break. And I was here for all of it. I was here for all of it. And then at the end, when he gave us that tongue kiss, I said, yes, bitch, you better do it. You better do it. And let me tell you why. And I've been hearing it all day. People disgusted by it. People don't like it. Somebody left a comment under my video talking about they were so disgusted and kids are up. And why are we doing this? I'm surprised at BET. Listen, let me tell you something. So what if kids are up? What does that have to do with anything? I bet if Lil Nas had tongue kissed a woman at the end of that performance, you wouldn't be concerned about the kids being awake. Like literally, women were twerking on that stage the whole damn night. All of them. Literally, when the baby was performing, I told y'all that cheerleader laid flat down on her back and opened her legs as wide as they could go, and you damn near could see her hoo-ha-ha. Nobody say nothing about that. But Lil Nas X kissing a man, oh my Jesus. And he knows what he's doing. He is a good troll. He is there. He knows exactly what he's doing. But I don't have a problem with it. Because I remember when Madonna kissed Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, that's become an iconic moment. That's become something that we kind of look back on with nostalgia. Now, there was a little bit of outroar when it first happened. It was a little bit. But most people they were shocked, but they weren't disgusted. And I have heard that word disgusted being used about what Lil Nas X did. And I want you to tell, and when I say you, whoever, please tell me the difference between Lil Nas X tongue kissing a man and Madonna and Britney Spears tongue kissing on stage. What's up, Ebs? Why was it disgusting when Lil Nas X does it? And why we have to worry about whether the kids are awake and all of that when Lil Nas X does it? But why ain't nobody had no problem with it? It was a viral moment that people celebrated, thought it was cute and funny and edgy and shocking. I never heard the word disgusting being used when Britney Spears and Madonna kissed. I didn't hear that language. I didn't hear disgusting. How about when Fantasia and Jamie Foxx practically hunched on stage? Yeah. Oh, we ain't even gonna talk about heterosexual kissing. Like I said, literally every performance last night, damn near every performance last night had a woman hunching, twerking, dipping it low, in leotards, spandex, breast halfway hanging out, a booty halfway hanging out. Ain't nobody had no problems with none of that. Nobody had I didn't hear nobody say nothing about that. I have yet to see anybody leave a comment under my video talking about it was too much twerking and they were overwhelmed with the twerking. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear nobody say that. And watermelon sugar, I'm fine with that too. I'm fine with somebody saying, listen, I don't want to see none of that. I think it's too much all the way around. I'm here for that. I'm definitely here for that. But for the people that have a problem when it's a man, but don't have a problem when it's a woman, might want to check that. But even if, like I said, even if you take the tongue kiss out, it was still my favorite performance of the night. I just thought it was a great performance. I just thought that Lil Nas X gave us a great performance. Even if you take that part out. Lil Nas X kissing a man was sexy to Madonna. That shit was disgusting and creepy. That's the difference. Right. But again, why was it disgusting and creepy to you? Madonna absolutely was the original troll. Madonna, you're talking about somebody knowing how to use the media and knowing how to play people to maximize the attention. Madonna wrote the damn rule book. Why for the 80s? I'm not gonna say she wrote the book. She ain't started that shit, but she definitely wrote the book for the 80s. Like the blueprint was the 80s was her. Them men was cute, weren't they? They were some cuties, honey. They absolutely were. I'm tired of everything being over sexual because Madonna was so old, kissing on those young women, giving Rob the cradle. Oh, okay. Well, child. And that's where I'm with you too, Watermelon Sugar. And that's why I said I know that everything I say is gonna sound like the old lady get off my lawn type thing. But I like I told y'all, I was so sick of the damn twerking. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was just sick of it. Then Silk Sonic came out. They gave a really nice performance. I know the guy's name, but I mean, is he an independent artist? I just thought it was Bruno Mars and his background singers. Remember how he would have those good background singers for all his music? At first I thought it was just a Bruno Mars song. But then I was like, oh, it's Silk Sonic. And then I was like, okay, this is like one of those like little like boutique type. They just got together to do a single just to be cute or funny or whatever. But it sounds like they're coming out with a whole album, and I'm here for it. I was here for their performance. Anderson .Paak. So who is he, Volvo? Like where would I know him from? He has he's an independent artist. I mean, he has his own albums and stuff like that. Okay. Well, I'm definitely here for the song. And I was here for the performance. It was a nice R&B feel to it, a nice R&B performance. It was absolutely like it definitely gave me that old school R&B vibe. He had a song with Corday. Corday who? Drummer and okay, see, y'all see this what I'm saying? Y'all be teaching me stuff, child. Y'all have a bad habit of like drinking all the way down to like this last little part. I got like 3 bottles sitting here right now. That's just I don't know why I do that. Why do I do that? Why do I just get to the end and then like it's like I don't want to finish it? I don't know. But I'm gonna finish these. And I do it all the time. My classroom, I would have like half empty drink. I don't know why I do that. Anyway, well, I have to look Mr. Anderson .Paak up because I was definitely here. He definitely got some vocals, honey. Definitely got some vocals. Okay, now we are finally at the City Girls. Listen, I got this. Bootsy Collins named that group. I love me some Bootsy Collins, child. Corday as Naomi Osaka's boyfriend, and he was first introduced on the H.E.R song, The Lord Is Coming. He had a great verse. Oh, okay. I heard they broke up. I heard Naomi Osaka and that boy broke up. And they said that's part of what's going on with her because they broke up. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just saying that's what I had heard. All right. So the City Girls, y'all. I like the City Girls. They're not something I'm going to listen to all day, every day, okay? But I like some of their music. I like them. I want to see them win. That performance was not the answer. First of all, the outfits. If you're going to do what you do, and the name of the song is Twerkulator, so clearly that's what you're going to do. You need to put on tights or some sort of stocking or something. You should not be out there bare leg doing what you're doing because it's too much of a chance that while you doing what you're doing, your clothing does what it wants to do, and you might show something you don't need to show. When a lot of these artists, when they wear the stockings or they wear, the very sheer, undergarment situation, they cut down on the possibility of that kind of stuff happening. So I'm gonna need you to do that because at one point, they're still together. Okay, I heard they had broke up. Okay. Because at one point, I don't know which one because I don't know them apart, but one of them girls was out there and she was twerking so hard, and I literally was like, she don't have on nothing, and I can literally see. I mean, I could damn near see some things I wasn't supposed to see. Okay, that's the performance was sort of all over the place. There were times where I wasn't sure that you knew what you were supposed to be doing, much less anybody else knew what they were supposed to be doing. That was JT. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Xavier. I'm not exaggerating. You know what I'm talking about. That it was a lot. And I did almost see the cooch. I did. I saw more than I wanted to see. I'm tell you that. Yeah, it was just a lot, y'all. It was just all over the place. It was a lot. I couldn't tell if that was the purpose of if that was how the performance was supposed to go, or people was messing up. I just couldn't tell. Sometimes that's their intention for something. Oh, Lord Jesus. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Well, I hope that's not her intention down to the BET Awards. I mean, do that down to the Freaknik. I'll do that on the BET Awards. But I like the song. I like the time for the Twerkulator. Let me tell you what would have been cute when they did the break where they were playing, because the song is the twerk. It comes from the Percolator. What would have been absolutely great for me, because I'm old, is when they did that break part where they were kind of doing a dance off kind of thing. If they had some people coming out and doing the Twerkulator. I mean, the Percolator, Lord. Like if they had people come out and do the Percolator, that would have been cute. I feel like that would have been cute. But again, I'm old and I know that that's the Percolator, and I love seeing people do the Percolator. So, you know. But anyway, there was that. All right. Hey, it's Tabitha. Yeah, I'm on a little early today because I was going to try to get a second live in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, but I was going to try to get 2 lives in today. So I was just talking about the BET Awards. Now, I literally wrote in my notes, why everyone coming out the ceiling? So, listen, I don't know. But clearly, we had a whole lot of people coming out the ceiling, honey. Boom. The people who made the original song were suing them for releasing it. Really? So they didn't get that. That's because that is beyond a sample. They didn't get that shit cleared. That's sloppy. All in all, they just need to do a little more. Yeah, and again, they're young. You know, I don't know how many big performances like this they've done. They just gotta, get it together. That's all. They need to hire themselves a nice, what do they call them? Someone to produce the stage show. I don't know the appropriate name. They was naked yesterday at Pride. It was a lot going on. Who was naked? The City Girls was down to the Pride naked. Hey, Miss Trisha P. The City Girls was down to the Pride yesterday naked. That's why I'm surprised they were performing it, because I didn't know. Well, they must have got clearance, or if not, the BET gonna be the next person in that lawsuit letting them perform that damn song that wasn't cleared. All right. So next we had the Lifetime Achievement Award that was given to Queen Latifah. Oh, everyone was naked dancing. Well, I believe it, because every Pride event I've gone to, somebody be naked. So the fact that it was 90 degrees yesterday in New York, I'm sure there was a lot of nakedness going on down to the Pride. I'm sure. You was probably one of them, Auntie. You was probably one of them. So we have our Lifetime Achievement Award. Listen, I don't think people understand all that Queen Latifah is, all that Queen Latifah has done. Again, y'all, when we think about people who started out in rap and were able to take that and parlay it into so many different areas on that level of success, honestly, drop some names in the chat that y'all think did it better than Queen Latifah. LL Cool J comes to mind. Ice Cube comes to mind. But even when you think of a LL Cool J or Ice Cube, you still have to look at the totality of what Queen Latifah has done. Queen Latifah has done her own TV show. She had a talk show and she starred on a sitcom. She now is starring on a drama. She was on Broadway. She starred on Broadway. She came out with 2 jazz albums. That don't include the rap albums, 2 jazz albums. All while doing this under her own production company. Will Smith. I will definitely put Will Smith above when it comes to that. Yes. Yes, YBS Mary. Yes, Will Smith. Absolutely. But when you think about Queen Latifah was always unapologetic in her representation of who she was as a Black woman. Queen Latifah was that tomboy, that cool homegirl chick, but she set a standard and she never let anybody publicly disrespect that standard. She never lowered her standard. She never tried to live by, she definitely had to live within the rules, but she certainly created her own path. Even when you listen to the lyrics of her rap songs, she maintained a standard. She maintained a standard. And I was in tears last night with that tribute. Again, because I grew up on Queen Latifah as a Black girl, heavy set, home girl, because now I'm just fat, but in high school I was heavy set. Home girl, tomboy. It helped set a standard. But Jamie Foxx wasn't a rapper. Jamie Foxx never started off as a rapper. Jamie Foxx was a comedian. Yeah, her jazz album was nice. I think she has 2. I know I have one of them. I'm not sure if I have the second one, but I think she came out with a second one. Yeah. So that tribute last night for me, and they kept saying long overdue, long overdue, long overdue. Okay, maybe. But I was here for the tribute. I was here for all of it. When Moni Love came out, because I even wrote it on my notes, y'all. I was like, if Moni Love is not here, because that lady's first song, I can't. If you were there, you were there. It's one of those, if you had to be there kind of moments. That lady's first album and the lyrics of it and the energy of it, it was everything. Latifah's had it up to here. Yes. Everything. You still play? Listen, I still play. I got her jazz album. I definitely still play that jazz album. Simply Beautiful was, yeah. And then MC Light came out. Now, MC Light, I love you, girl, but you forgot them words. But that's okay, because she looked good. MC Light looked good last night, child. MC Light looked good. I didn't know Queen did jazz until she had that Essence concert a few years ago and listened to it. It was amazing. Yeah, her jazz album is absolutely amazing. Moni Love is aging backwards. She absolutely is. And I listen to Moni Love. I used to. I don't have XM anymore, but I used to listen to her radio show when I had XM. I definitely love Moni. I like Moni Love. Just the standard that it was set, and even going into living single. If you look at living single and you look at all of the episodes, there was never an episode about her weight. There was never an episode about a man not wanting her because she was too heavy. She never allowed that to be a narrative in her storyline. If a man didn't want her, it's because she was too busy working or she was too mean and wouldn't give him the time of day. It never had anything to do with her weight. It never had anything to do with that, right? Like she I don't know. I just, ugh. And look, Look, Kim, who told you to put that damn Prada pendant in the middle of your damn bangs? And who told you to cut your bangs in the sign of the Prada? Listen, you was doing too much with the Prada product placement. I hope Prada paid you. I hope Prada wrote you a good check because you was doing a lot with that Prada last night. You was doing a lot with the Prada last night, Lil' Kim, but Lil' Kim gave it to us. I was here for it. Lil' Kim did that. She performed that song. She did that. I was here for it, okay? But you was doing a little bit much with that product placement. The Khadijah character was basically herself. It was. I like Moni Love too. And MC Light is my girl. Queen Latifah is a quintessential actress. She has the range and picks up perfect roles. She has given us so many rom-coms. Right. And again, in all of her rom-coms, that's never a part of her storyline. Hey, Miss Honey. I missed you too. I ain't seen you in a while. She's had Common as a co-star, LL Cool J as a co-star. These by all, most people put them on that they beautiful, they fine level. And that one time is that a part of her storyline. And I love it. I love that they don't allow that to sidetrack a storyline. It's just a man and a woman falling in love. Lil' Kim trying to capture her youth, but she looks like an Asian woman now, so she don't pull off right, child. She was doing too much with the Prada last night. I'm just finding out Moni Love is British and has been in London. Yeah, she grew up in London and she came over here. She told her story before, but she grew up in London and she started rapping over there, and then she came over here and hooked up with that whole Jungle Brother, the Native Tongue crowd. Bessie was definitely a good movie. Now, the only thing I felt robbed of last night was Latifah didn't perform, because a lot of times with these Lifetime Achievement Awards, they'll get up on stage and they'll at least give us a song or two. Mary J. Blige gave us a whole damn concert. I felt a little robbed that Queen Latifah ain't give me nothing last night. I was a little robbed that Queen Latifah didn't give me nothing, but I could tell she wasn't going to perform in that when she came out there in that gown she had on. I said, oh, she ain't about to do nothing. She ain't about to do nothing. Now, I don't know why she chose not to sing. Maybe she was a little overwhelmed. Maybe she just ain't want to. I don't know. Sing, rap, whatever. But I was a little disappointed that I ain't get that. But did y'all catch Queen Latifah came about as far out as she gonna come out last night? Did y'all catch it? At the end of her speech, when she said, what's the name? Ebony, I think she said, Ebony, I love you. And oh shoot, I ain't write it down. And she said, Ebony, I love you. And then she said, it started with a P. Shit. I forgot now. But Ebony is her girlfriend, if she said Ebony. And then the other name is their child. Ebony had a child. Rebel. Thank you, E. Starkey. Rebel. She said, Ebony, I love you. Rebel, I love you. And then she said, Happy Pride, y'all. And she kind of gave y'all a little smile and walked off the stage. I said, listen, that's as close as y'all gonna get to Latifah coming out. That's as close as y'all gonna get. So y'all might as well take it and move on. That's all she giving y'all. That's it. That's all. That's it. That is all she is giving y'all. Okay? If you knew, you knew. Okay? I said, oh, and I even wrote that in my notes. I said, did she just come out? Even though we all knew, child. Exactly, O Street. Yeah, that's her wife / girlfriend, because I'm not sure the status, but that's her. Yeah. And because remember, a few years ago, the paparazzi caught her and she was pregnant. Not Queen Latifah, but Ebony. And, but again, she's never been that person. So I feel like maybe 10, 15 years from now, she may sit down and write a memoir and maybe she'll get into it. Or 10 or 15 years from now, she may do like a tell-all type thing and introduce her family. But for the most part, that's it. That's all, y'all. That's all y'all getting from her. And listen, I don't need no more. I don't need no more. That's her business. I don't need no more. Do you, boo? Do you, queen? I ain't even mad. I think they are married, but I just don't want to say for certain because I'm really not sure. But I do. I think they, Xavier, I think they're married. Listen, I told y'all I knew back in college. I told y'all I was at a cookout with Queen Latifah and her girlfriend at the time. One of my good friends was dating one of her friends. And we were at the cookout, honey. It wasn't an industry event. It was just a bunch of friends getting together, throwing some stuff on the grill. I said, oh, okay. I need to pull out Nature of a Sister CD, child. I keep thinking Alexandra Rogers referring to her as Mr. Latifah. I love I mind my business, Latifah. She keeps it professional and pulls the same. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, she really does. Like, the thing about Queen Latifah, I will say this. I remember an interview that she did. And again, y'all know I love my show, Intimate Portrait. I think it was Intimate Portrait. And this was after her brother had died. And she was talking about the depression that she went through and how bad she had gotten. She talked about the drinking, how bad her drinking had gotten after her, because she had a lot of guilt over her brother dying because he died on the motorcycle she bought him. And so in her mind, it was her fault. So she went through a lot. And I remember in that interview, the interviewer bringing up the rumors about her sexuality. Because let's be clear, she was a tomboy style. And I want to say this was after Set It Off. And she sat in that interview and she swore up and down, I ain't gay. I love men. My friends will tell you that I got a boy, my boyfriend will call you, da 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 da. And I remember, and I was thinking to myself, don't do it, girl. Don't do it, girl. But I remember, and I could see that it was almost who you trying to convince, me or you? Because it was so, you could ask him, and you could ask them, and everybody know, and and I was like, girl. But I think she learned. I'm not gonna say immediately after that interview, but I think she probably learned to just. And the other thing too is when you become a bigger star, you can control the questions that they ask you. When you are the Queen Latifah of today, she can get, approval for questions versus back then. Yes, and media training, definitely media training. And that's why, like, the Larry Kings of the world, like, his interviews were so riveting, because that was one of the things about going on Larry King. You don't get to approve the questions. He's going to ask you what he wants to ask you, but he's Larry King. You know what I'm saying? But like when they go on these shows like Ellen or The View, for the most part, they've approved what they're going to talk about. And if you do try to slide a question in that they didn't approve of, or that you didn't like, you try to slide it in there, it don't go too well. You remember that quintessential? So you know what I'm talking about. Just like Jay-Z with the nephew and the race car, the guilt. Yeah, the guilt is definitely there. And she went through that. It wasn't just that she lost her brother. It was the fact that she bought the motorcycle and that's how he was killed. Like, the Brat mentioned that on Wendy Williams' show, saying you were gay just wasn't what you were supposed to say, and you were trained to do interviews. Yeah, I mean, it goes both ways on the male side and the female side. So... and the funny thing is, they don't want you to say that you're gay. They don't want you to say that you're married. They don't want to tell nobody you got kids. It's like, well, damn. But anyway, it was definitely, I was here for it. I thought it was a beautiful tribute. I think a lot of people may or may not understand how much Queen Latifah has done in her career. Like, all of the different mediums. Like Queen Latifah legit could be an EGOT. Before it's all over said and done, Queen Latifah could legit be an EGOT. She already has the Grammy. She's been nominated for an Oscar. She's been on Broadway. Like, she legit could be an EGOT. So, we'll see. But she legit could be one. All right. So, that was it. I loved it. Like I said, the only thing I felt robbed of was the fact that Queen Latifah did not give me nothing. Like, nothing, Queen Latifah. I needed a song from you. I needed you to get on that mic. I needed you and MC Light to do something. I needed you and Moni Love. Like, even if her and Moni Love just gave me Ladies First again. Like, I know we already had Ladies First, but if her and Moni Love just gave me Ladies First, I was here for it. I would have been here for it. DJ Khaled, listen. Does DJ Khaled have, like, a for life contract with BET? Because I feel like every award show he performs, whether it's the Soul Train, the Soul Awards, the Hip Hop Awards, the BET Awards, hell, the movie award. Like, I feel like DJ Khaled always finds a way to perform. Anyway, child, he performed. Listen, who was them two dudes at the beginning, y'all? Y'all young people, Xavier. I don't know them people. Who was them two people at the beginning of his performance? But Meg came out there, H.E.R came out there, the baby came out there. But it was two dudes at the beginning. I don't know them people. Thank you, Watermelon Sugar. I'm sorry. I thought I wanted to check something. That's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you so much. Somebody just sent me a cash app and said happy birthday. Thank you so much. Y'all know I don't say government names, but I appreciate you. I thought that's what I thought so. That's why I wanted. Y'all know I like to give credit. Okay. Andrea Day performed. It was Lil Baby and Lil Durk. Okay, it was the little people. Okay, thank you. Andrea Day, I loved her performance. It started off with Strange Fruit, and then she evolved into one of her songs. I'm assuming it's off her album. I said I was going to download the album, but I never did. But I do like Andrea Day. I liked that song, and I feel like I might have to go back and get that album. I loved it. I really did like her performance. I enjoyed her performance. Meg was the big winner from what they showed us. She won 3 awards. She won the Viewer's Choice Award, Video of the Year with Cardi B, and then she won some other award, child. So go, you go, girl. You go, Meg. When is my birthday? My birthday's Friday. This is my birthday week. Hey, July 2nd. It is my birthday week. Yes. Cancer season, honey. Yes, the little people, honey. The little people. Okay. DMX, they had the in memory moment, and so we got to see, unfortunately, the flashes of all the people we lost this year. It's always humbling when you see that, and you have to put it in retrospect of who we lost this year. We lost some greats, and to see the faces hit that screen again, it was like, oh man. But then we had a DMX tribute. Listen, let me tell you something. That tribute was great. It just was. It was absolutely great. We started off with Method Man, and listen, anytime I get to see Method Man, I'm fine. Okay, I'm here for it. Okay, and I believe it was Method Man and somebody else, but who cares? It was Method Man. Okay. Then that's your niece's birthday. She must be a wonderful human being. And your dad is July the 3rd. Listen, hey, yes, July birthdays. And then Michael Williams, who I like to call Omar, he came out and he did, but I loved what he did. He took a DMX song and he did it as a spoken word. I was so here for it because I love when we could take a medium and we could present something in a different medium. And so he took it, and again, it was almost like you were at a spoken word cafe and he was performing it, and I was here for it. Okay, I loved it. Then we had not the whole Rough Riders, but then we had the Rough Riders represent. Swiss Beats was on stage. I saw a few other people. Then my baby Busta Rhymes came out, and listen, Busta, listen, Busta is good for a tribute. Every time we do a rap tribute, Busta, they call him, okay? Busta is always the one they call. Fantasia is the one they always call when they need an R&B tribute, and Busta is the one they always call when they need a rap tribute. Okay, and I was here for it. Busta gave me something, and I love the way it ended. It ended with DMX and one of his prayers. So it was actually DMX. If you own any DMX albums, you know that he always has a prayer on his albums. All of his albums have a prayer, and his prayers are good. Like, he does good prayers. And they ended it with one of his prayers. I thought the tribute was everything. I thought it was a really, really good tribute. A really good tribute. Sometimes they do these tributes and you be like, they could have kept that shit. But I feel like that DMX tribute was good. It was definitely good. Yeah, Michael K. Williams, oh my gosh. Blew me away. Blew me away. Okay? So that was the BET Awards. Now listen, did y'all peep? And I can't take credit for this. Kempire, I watch him, Kempire Daily. If y'all check out Kempire Daily, go on check him out. He does, all of the gossip stuff, and I check him out. I like him. He's on to the TikTok and all of that. Y'all go over there and check him out. Tell him I sent you. Put it in the comments. Really B said come and check you out. Put it in the comments. Tell him I sent you. But I mean, he's a way bigger YouTuber than me. But y'all still might not have heard of him. You were a mess when they played that prayer. Listen, I heard Method Man and had to drop down. I had a whole moment and forgot my husband was sitting. That's not funny. Keep it cute about to get put out, y'all. She about to get put out. Listen, keep it cute. You better not forget your husband sitting next to you talking about some Method Man, girl. But Kempire Daily brought this to my attention. Did y'all catch that shade that they threw when what's my girl name? When Jennifer Hudson was talking about the Aretha Franklin movie and the camera panned over to Cynthia Erivo? I said I didn't catch the shade, but I'm sure it was there. Did y'all see Lena Waithe and her boo thing, Cynthia Erivo, out in public after Cynthia Erivo broke up? Well, she didn't break up nothing. Lena Waithe fucked up her marriage. Child, y'all know that scandal. Lena Waithe was married and she got a piece of that Cynthia Erivo, honey, and it was all she wrote. Allegedly. Allegedly. But I like Lena Waithe, so. And Lena Waithe, listen, I like Lena Waithe. And when I review Lena Waithe's show, she's one of the few producers that she has sent me messages and thanking me for reviewing the show. And she has shared me on the social media. So listen, I ain't got no beef with Lena Waithe. I don't even want to rock that boat, but I did peep it. I did peep it. Listen, let me tell you something, Lady V. That was the best thing about Power Book 2 was that I got to watch Method Man every week. And on the episodes that he won't there, I was mad, okay? Because that's the best thing about that shit. Because that was a terrible show. But I got to see Method Man in a suit, honey. And that made it okay. Well, she ain't the mistress no more. I mean, Lena Waithe is divorced. And that's her girlfriend. She ain't the mistress no more. She done moved to the big house. See, that's what people see. Twitter, y'all, not look at Lena Waithe hugged up with Harry Tubman. I'm done. I am done. I'm done, y'all. I'm so done with that. But that was the BET Awards, honey. Listen, if I had to grade it, I would have to give it a B. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't the worst one we've seen. It certainly wasn't the best one we've seen. I think we had some pretty good. And here's my thing. Even if you're a rapper that I don't know, get like that Tyler, the Creator, I did not fast forward through his performance because he was giving me a show, right? He was telling a story. I couldn't tell you the song. I probably ain't gonna go by the album, but I did not fast forward through it because he was telling me a story. And I feel like it's like when I watched the Grammys. For years, Because the Grammy sucks now too. But for years, the Grammys would introduce me to new people that I did not know, that I was not familiar with. And I actually became fans of some of these groups because they gave me such a performance. They gave me such a performance. It made me want to continue to watch. And it made me want to go find out who these people are. One of the bands that I love the most, I love Train. I will never forget watching the Grammys and Train performing Drops of Jupiter. I love that song. That was before the days of downloading. I literally went out the next day and bought that CD. And to this day, I'm a fan. So I feel like that is what award shows are supposed to do. And I feel like some of these artists, some of them, because I think a lot of them do try, but some of them miss an opportunity to get a fan. You know what I'm saying? Did I see them shade? No, how'd they shade Monique? I didn't see them shade Monique. Who shaded Monique? What they do? I missed them shading Monique. Somebody had on a bonnet. Who had on the bonnet? I missed it. Xavier, what they do? All right. Well, we're about to get. I was waiting to see what Xavier was going to tell me they did about them shading Monique. But we're about to get off of here because I really was only trying to do this for an hour, but we've been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know if we're going to come back for another tribe meeting because ain't really nothing going on. I mean, all they talking about is they made a joke about Barnes. Oh, I missed it. All we talking about is, okay, Cardi pregnant. What else are we talking about? Let me see if I can find anything. If not, because I owe y'all some reviews. So maybe I'll just do some reviews, honey. Oh, the cast of sisters shaded Monique. The cast of sisters need to shade them scripts. That's what they need to worry about. You worry about the scripts. Shade that shit. Ooh, okay. Shade that shit. Tyler probably did because y'all know Tyler and Monique be beefing, child. I see if there's anything here to talk about, child. I don't see nothing. Chocolate Killer. Listen, we already talked about the Lil Nas. You so stupid, Vovo. We talked about the Lil Nas X Kids child, and I said my piece about that. Jamie Spears came out to defend her sister, as she should. Again, I'm not impressed that you're doing what you should be doing anyway. Yeah. So if it's something, I'll come back. If not, we will just y'all to get y'all reviews, honey. I'm gonna try to get y'all a couple of retro reviews before I get out of town. Okay. And I'm still trying to pack and clean my damn house because I don't like coming home to no dirty house. So I'm almost done doing what I want to do. I need to vacuum in here, honey. I need to vacuum this rug in here, and I need to clean this downstairs bathroom. And I'm washing clothes right now. I'm not packed yet, but I have everything. This is my process. I open up the suitcase, and as I think of stuff, I throw stuff in the suitcase. So I have all of the stuff at the suitcase location. I just have not packed it yet because I'm almost scared because I have so much shit that I said I'm taking. I always overpack. I have a really bad habit of overpacking. But, airliners now have made it ridiculous for you to take more than one bag. So I'm really trying to get all this shit in my bag. Pray for me. Because I don't think it's going to all fit in one bag. Which means I got to pay for an extra bag. Anyway, I will catch up with y'all later. Peace. Yeah, I can't do a dirty house. I got to come home to a clean house, honey. Thank you, O Street. Listen, I know, Abby, we got to make it fit, honey. Got to make it fit, child. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to y'all later.